Joe. I'm Scott Kratz with Valve Accessories and Controls, and today take a little time and talk about remote mount IDPs that we offer. Oftentimes the VAC product, the V200 product, has an internal IDP, so our conversion of our 4 to 20 signal to 3 to 15 PSI is handled inside the positioner. But like I said, today we're going to talk about one of our offerings, which is a remote mount IDP. What this allows you to do is mount your IDP separate from the positioner in an area or location for whatever reason, whether it's debris falling on the unit, heat, water, whatever. You can put it in an enclosure, or as we've got on the display model here, it's set up on a 2-inch pipe mount. It's already bolted to the pipe mount. You'll find the pipe you want to mount to, and you can mount the unit up. The IDP inside the unit functions just like the IDP inside the positioner. It is a 4 to 20 input, 3 to 15 output device, needing 24 volt loop power on the 4 to 20 signal. So as with the standard V200E, you have to use a powered loop. I've got the unit set up. There are two inlet. There's an inlet and an outlet. So your supply comes in the side opposite of the compression fitting, and your outlet comes out the same side as the compression fitting. So this unit will take anywhere from 20 to 100 PSI, or actually 150 PSI as your supply, and will output 3 to 15. This unit I'm using a Mr. Signal, a little signal generator we have. It is supplying 24 volt and 4 to 20 milliamp. And if you look at the gauge, this is tubed up to the I port on the positioner, as you would if you're using a remote mount IDP with a pneumatic unit. At 4 milliamps, you'll see that we have 3 PSI on our I port. And as we go to 20 milliamps, you'll see that we have 15 PSI on our unit. You will then calibrate the unit as you normally do. At 4 and 20 is your 4 is your 0 and 20 is your span, and your calibrations through the bottom port is as normal. You do not calibrate through the IDP. The IDP itself does have a 0 and a span calibration port, but that is to calibrate the unit, the IDP itself, not the positioner. Those are really only for instances where somebody has changed the settings on the IDP and you need to get it back to 3 to 15 output. Quite often people try to calibrate the positioner from the IDP, and that's incorrect. Like I said, the calibration is still done through the through the bottom of the calibration port on the positioner for the 0 and the span. And as you can see, we have this set as 4 milliamps is 0%, 100% closed. 20 milliamps will drive us to 100% open, and we've got the unit calibrated. That's the basic principles of using a remote mount IDP. If you got any more questions, just give us a call or email us here at VAC.